What is up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. It has been a crazy year. We started this channel about 2.5 years ago, and it's just blossomed into something crazy. Right now I think we're currently at or around above 43,000 subscribers, and that's all due credit to you guys, and I really do appreciate it. A lot has happened since I would say January 1st, 2018. And the truck, if you were to look at it now to where it was, is completely different when it comes to engine modifications. Maybe not outward appearance, but it really has came a long way. And it's all because of the YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much for that and your support. Before I get this video started, I do want to give some quick shout outs. So my wife is going to ask the questions, and then I'm going to answer, and most of them are from you guys. If I don't get to all of them, I do apologize. There's quite a bit of them, but really quick shout out to a few guys that really just helped me along, and a few great companies. Ryan's Diesel Service, Trail Ready Bumpers, McTuning, MDDP, Mark Decals Diesel Performance, big shout out to him. WCFAB, or Rolly Custom Fabrications, and their powder coating. Boost Auto Parts, Gen Y, Backroad Diesel. Let's see here. JW Montoya, Bertrand, Dakota LML, Gabe, I don't know if you guys remember him. He's the one with the red LBZ. I did a few videos with him this year. Bennett's Build, yeah, thank you. 1045 Cummins, which is my wife's brother. He's the Cummins guy. I bring a lot of Cummins content to you when he's actually over here. I like to do something like that, and hopefully I can do some more content for some of you guys that actually do own Dodge Cummins. Love Sells Cars, which is Michael Love. I know you guys have seen him quite a bit. And then, of course, I already said it, Mark DeCola, Rustbelt Mechanic, and then the one and only Duramax Diesel. So, guys, I really appreciate it. If I did mention you're watching this video, thank you guys so much.
He posted a picture on Instagram. He's saying, ask any question, and I'll do a video and answer them for you. So,
yeah.
Have a seat.
Okay.
It might take a while.
It's hard to sit down. All right. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Olin_boy, what got you started into the diesel world, specifically in LBZ?
Okay, so what got me started in that? I joined the Army. Obviously, you guys can see this. Now I'm out. I joined the Army to be a truck driver, and I was very fascinated with semis, and my dad also was a truck driver. He's been a truck driver as long as I've been alive. Semi, tractor trailer, you know, over the road, stuff like that. I love the sound of diesels, and what really spun it off for the light duty pickup trucks was Mitchell, which was Mitchell Phelps, her brother. When we were dating at the time, there was lots of diesels around, and I know he had a Power Stroke, a 7.3, which I was very fascinated with and intrigued, as well as my father-in-law. He has a 6.0. And me being a Chevy guy, of course, being from Flint, Michigan, where they actually assemble those trucks, and my mom, you know, she loves Chevys as well. I got to stay true to my colors, man. I love Chevy, and I'm a diehard Chevy fan, so I'm going to stick with the Duramax. So that's why I picked the Duramax.
And you was like a city boy.
Yeah, pretty much. Flint, yeah.
And I grew up in the country, and I was around trucks and, you know, all that stuff all the time, and completely...
That's what happens when you get older. You kind of find your way. I don't know. Yeah. So, all right, what's next?
Okay, so... _third. My question is, when do you tune your Duramax? I'm wanting to do a PPE manifold, up pipes, turbo back exhaust, and a full WCFAB pipe kit. I imagine I'd need a tune just for codes, but if I don't, that's great. Not really looking for power yet, more so reliability. I have an LOI with only 63,542,000 miles. Thanks for your channel, man. It's showing this new diesel guy a lot.
Okay, so is this the third?
The third.
Okay.
On
Instagram.
_third.
All right, cool. So great question. I get that question quite a bit. You don't need to tune your Duramax if you're doing up pipes and, you know, exhaust work and all that, especially with an LOI, because you don't have a DEF, a diesel exhaust fluid tank, and you don't have the DPF, which is a diesel particulate filter, which happened after 2007.5, which introduced that to the LMM. So when do you need to tune that? You need to tune it when you delete something, whether it be, like I said, the DPF, the DEF, the EGR system, but with in particular the EGR system on the LOIs. No, you don't actually have to tune it after you do the EGR delete. You don't. There'll be an annoying check engine light. That's the only thing that's you'll see a check engine light on your dash. If you want to deal with that and not tune the truck, then go for it. It affects nothing. It really doesn't. But why not put EFI Live on their DSP5 switch, you know, have your 150 horsepower max tune or whatever on level 5, and then you have all your other options where you can do econ tune, and then, you know, so on and so forth. So that's a great question, man. You do and you don't. It's just up to you. If you have an LOI or LBZ, you don't have to actually tune the truck. But yeah, hopefully I answered that correctly.
When are you going to, okay, so this is DuckDude023 on Instagram. When are you going to put lights in your new front bumper?
Ah, perfect. Okay.
Can't wait to see them. Keep up the great videos.
I don't know. Actually, I have them right here. I don't know what they're called, the company, but I don't know how you say it, but it's PIAA. P-I-A-A. But I do know that these are not cheap. They're not cheap at all. I had to save up my pennies. As a matter of fact, these Duramax Life decals, whenever you guys buy those, I actually put it right back to the truck. That's how I was able to purchase this. You can barely even read that.
Yeah, you gotta put your hand on it.
But here they are, halogen, 110 watts right there. This is the 6.5 inch, and this will fit perfectly in my trail ready bumper, my off-road front bumper. But I did buy cheap lights for the outers just because you're looking at like $1,200 in front lights. I'm not even gonna mess with that. That's a lot of money. So I'm putting cheap lights on the outers. I'm gonna do LEDs. I'm gonna do halogens right in the middle for now until I can save up my pennies and get the 4 inches on the outers. But you're right. The holes are annoying. Looking at my front bumper.
Anne Ray Bailey, would you ever consider jumping into a newer Duramax, LML or L5P? What's your favorite new diesel on the market? 6.7 Cummins, 6.7 Power Stroke, or L5P Duramax? That's
not fair because every single one of those are awesome in their own right. But I would, of course, much rather own a Duramax over a new 6.7 Power Stroke or Cummins. So what I would pick would be the LML. Definitely the LML. I think it's perfect. LML,
over the LBZ?
Well, I have an LBZ already, but if I was to have a future build, it would be an LML.
I know, but well, it says, would you ever consider jumping into a newer Duramax? Like, I don't know if they mean
it says right here, newer Duramax, LML, or L5P.
So would that mean trading in your LBZ for
I'm
that?
not trading in my truck. No way.
Okay, so next question. Dirty Max 177. What kind of engine upgrades do you think is best for making a Duramax more reliable?
Okay, so if you're going stock if you have a stock platform Duramax, I would just stick with the simple, easy stuff. What I mean by that is tune. No, let me back up. What I mean by that is exhaust, intake, PVC Reroutes. I would go the race fuel plug, just the little stuff, you know what I mean? The Resonator Delete, the lift pump. You're probably in it about $2,200, but I would say for reliability, that would be it right there. Just the simple, inexpensive mods that's going to keep you reliable. Definitely.
Okay. So next question. Everybody wants to know.
What?
Why did you stop making videos at Perry Auto Sales?
Okay.
This is a loaded question. But
yeah, real talk. Okay, so I'm not gonna like, I don't want to bash any business's name. That's not my intent.
Or any
here.
people.
No. Even if I had a falling out with an individual, the reason why I stopped making videos there, I'm not gonna work there. And the ultimate goal here was I was gonna, and this is why I was so excited, you know, a few months back on my channel. I was like,
yeah, we said we had big news.
I can't wait to tell you guys what's going on. Well, the reality was I was gonna work there, and
the agreement was.
Yeah, that was the agreement. I was gonna work there, and I was gonna be either helping sell his trucks or actually working in the back with Logan and the other cool guys back there, working on sweet trucks, you know, and
doing videos for you guys.
Yeah, doing videos and just showing you guys the process, and you know, you guys could save a ton of money. And not only that, just helping grow a small business. That was just awesome, and I really wasn't asking for a whole lot of money to work there. I was actually going to quit my job and do that, and just spin off the YouTube channel, helping you guys out, and then of course, you know, helping a small business grow. But anyways, it wasn't in both of our cards, I guess. I don't really know how to explain this one right here.
Basically, the agreement changed on their end, and it didn't
line up.
It wasn't a very good deal that they wanted, and so Josh just kind of said, no, I'm just going to stick to doing my own thing. I think it's best that way anyways, because, you know, when you get tied up with other businesses and stuff, it just sometimes can go in the wrong direction, you know, and it's just...
Yeah. So it's better this way, other than if it would have went south while I was working there.
Exactly.
I started this channel in my freezing garage.
Yeah.
And it's not, I'm not saying this channel is giant or anything like that, but I think I think this channel has helped a lot of people and saved you guys a ton of money if you guys ever are interested in doing this yourself. So, and I'm not saying that I never got any help from anybody. I think my biggest support was my wife. But ultimately, I'm gonna do my thing, man. I'm gonna keep doing my own stuff, and I'm gonna keep this channel alive, and it's because of you guys. So that's kind of where I'm at right here, and that's why I didn't work there. That's why I'm not doing videos there anymore. I want to do me and just move forward. That's why, and I do apologize for stringing you guys along with that. I thought I had some huge plans for the channel, and that's just not in my cards right now. So,
and I think it's for the best. I think things happen for a reason, and that we should just stick to what you're doing.
Stick to what I'm doing now. Yeah. Exactly.
If you started off with you, we can.
Yeah, I didn't start off with the dealership, and
yeah.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but it was getting a little car salesy on my channel, and you guys weren't liking it either.
And I wasn't liking that much either.
So let's just keep moving. That's kind of what I'm getting. I can't wait for I can't wait for 2019 to see where this is going to bring us next year at this day. So.
Okay, so next question. This is from BHS Warrior 94. My LB7 is due for a new trans soon. Should I just go built 5-speed or do the conversion and go built 6-speed?
The convert, what has he got? What kind of truck?
LB7.
Oh, you got the LB7.
Did I say Z?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
It's an LB7. Okay, it's an LB7. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, you have the 5-speed transmission. I would stick with the 5-speed transmission. There's no reason to convert it to a 6-speed. And if you, what else is it?
He wants to know if he should do a built 5-speed or do the
built. Okay, so you're planning
built 6-speed.
Yeah, so you're planning on building it anyways. Yeah. It's really up to you. I went with the PPE Stage 5, which I believe is the largest. They may have a Stage 6 rebuild kit, and I also got the triple disc torque converter, and my truck is, you can really feel it lock. It's a great setup. Or you can also think about looking on DuramaxTuner.com. They have some really good stuff, as well as Alligator Performance and Suncoast transmission. Of course, Suncoast, you can't go wrong with them. But yeah, I would stick with the 5-speed. There's no reason to do a built 6-speed unless you're shooting for 1,000 horsepower or something crazy like that. So. Okay,
so Logan Wolford 323. Do you like the new 2020s Fords, Dodges, and Chevys?
No, and the Ford, yeah.
Oh, the Ford?
Yeah, I think the Fords look sharp.
Okay, so next question, Tap Racking Bang 72. What happened with periodic sales? We already answered that one. Jason_LOY. How did you get those companies to support your build? I would like to take my LOY to the next level, but I'm on a budget.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, you're right. Most of my build was from merchandise, like the Duramax Life decals that I got, and then
how'd you get those companies?
The companies, yeah. So it's not easy working with companies. What I do is I post videos regularly on YouTube, probably 2 or 3 times, and then companies obviously notice me on YouTube, and they'll email me and they'll ask me if I can do like reviews on their products and shout them out, you know. Throw a coupon code in there to help you guys. I don't get any. I don't receive any commission whatsoever. Nothing from other companies.
And you didn't receive any commission from Periauto sales either.
Yeah. I didn't make any money.
Trucks sold there.
Yeah, in Young's in Owasso where I work.
Young's either. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't receive any money for shouting anybody out. So it's not. I mean, it's not bad to get that, but it's not really my style. I just try to help other people. But anyways, I want to get back to this. So yeah, I post videos regularly, and if there's something that I really want to go after or try to get a discount on, like WCFAB, I actually asked Jason himself, Mr. Worley, if we can partner up. And you know, I do have to pay for my parts, but it's not as much as the typical person, and then I'll throw a coupon code at you guys, but I don't receive any money for that. So that's how I do it. What's his name again? Jason, yeah. Jason, if you want to have sponsors or have other people support your build, you're gonna have to figure out a way, maybe build your Instagram, build a YouTube channel, and grow a following. It's very, very tough, but man, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, it took you
It took me two years.
2 years to finally get some good support, from any companies.
Yeah, and I never had any YouTubers shouting me out in the beginning or anything like that. That's how it started. But some guys do really well, like Whistle and Diesel. He started an Instagram. He's got a giant following, and then he turned it into a YouTube channel, which he now is managing both. And I'm not 100% sure on his sponsors or anything like that, but I can only imagine. So it's really on you on how you want to work that. So.
Okay, so Taryn_Bart. Taryn or Taryn? I'm not sure. Where do you learn to do most of your mods and fixes? YouTube or forums? Or just learn by experience?
YouTube and forums, and experience. I've never had anyone help me.
Well, you had the LMM.
Yeah.
And he learned a lot of stuff on that, and then you got the LB7. And that was a huge learning.
That LB7 made me old.
Yeah. Many nights in the garage.
Yeah, well, yeah. Hours and hours. And money. All
I remember is him coming in and smelling like diesel fuel every night. And I was pregnant with our third daughter. So you can imagine how
that
nauseated that made me.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Lots of time spent learning.
By myself.
Yourself.
Yeah. And
you're a self-taught mechanic.
Straight up. YouTube certified. I have my certs in YouTube. No, she's right. Actually, and a lot of the stuff that I've learned was from I had a half-ton short box.
Oh, that too.
Short box, and it was just a single cab. Yeah, it was a half-ton Z71, 5.3 liter. I learned a ton about trucks on that as well. And that really helped me.
Many funny stories about that one. Should we tell them?
No.
Oh, Cody 191 or Cody L91. Will we be seeing a project truck eventually?
It's up to you.
What do you mean? It's up to the funds. If someone wants to give them the truck.
This can go both ways, okay? Project truck would either be
truck.
Dogs are barking. Project truck would either be an LML or a Cummins. I want to do it. Yeah, I want a Cummins.
If anybody wants to donate a, project truck.
Actually, there's a guy that reached out to me on Instagram, and you're probably watching this, but he's gonna give me a wood stove for the garage.
What?
Yeah, he's gonna help me out, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully that works out.
That is very nice of him.
I got propane heated in the garage right now, and it sucks and it's expensive.
Are you serious?
Well, yeah, I got that little torpedo thing.
No, are you serious about the wood stove?
Yeah, he's gonna give me a wood stove.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's gonna be sweet.
A lot of generous people out there. Okay, so impulsive_sevens. What's the most mileage on the odometer you would be comfortable with when buying a used diesel?
I would say comfortable with, and we'll just shoot for high mileage, 140.
Well, that depends on the year too, don't it?
No, not really.
No,
because they're diesels, and at the end of the day, I would probably go 140 to 240. That's where I would be comfortable at, right there. I know it sounds kind of high, but a lot of diesels are broken in at 200,000 miles anyways, depending on how they're treated. So.
Okay. Rhyme Coast. Okay. And plans to repaint it.
Oh yeah, that was another thing.
I know you've talked about how it looks good in video, but not so much in person.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys realize, but I've been dumping all my money in my engine, and I was actually...
I'm sure they noticed.
going to get involved with the looks of the truck, and I kind of stopped at the bumper. I think the wheels were the other upgrade, but I still need new rockers. I would like new cab corners, although they're still there. I'd like to get new cab corners, and I'd like to get the whole frame done. I actually did it myself, kind of. It doesn't look too bad, but yeah, I was supposed to do that this year, actually. If I was to go a color, I'd probably get red.
Victory red?
Victory red, yep. And then maybe wrap it, actually, just because wrapping's cool lately. I think it'd be cool, but and save the paint color coat. But, man, hopefully this next year, coming 2019, hopefully I can finally get the truck painted. We'll see.
No promises. We just work with what we got, kind of style. This is a budget, you know.
It really is a budget build, even though it doesn't look like it.
We just work with what we got. But okay. Clint P38, are you gonna upgrade radiator and intercooler? If so, what brand?
Don't know. I have no clue.
We haven't gotten to that yet. Huh?
Yeah, but
you haven't really.
PPE. I would probably go PPE.
Echo_Groves20. What is your most favorite thing about owning a diesel Duramax?
That's a tough question.
Lots of good things.
Yeah, of course.
Power. The
power, of course. Yeah, the power. And what I do for the diesel for hauling in general, I haul logs. That's the heaviest thing that I haul. And realistically, a half ton can do that. You know what I mean? So, and maybe not as efficiently as a diesel can, but yeah. The best feeling in the world is hearing that turbo light when I get on it. You can't get that from a half ton. No way. Or a 6.0. There's no way.
Well, I like how you can haul heavy loads. Like we moved our entire house.
Yeah.
In a huge trailer.
Yeah. It was like a 40-footer.
Yeah, we didn't have to rent a U-Haul or anything. You know, we just.
I can haul the house.
We have the means, you know, to do that, and that's really nice and saves money too. You know, so I like that part of it. And
I like the way it makes me feel when I drive the truck. Not to sound weird, but it's true. It feels awesome. You have all that power right there, man, and there's nothing like it. That's why I brought up this whole Duramax Life logo. It's so true, and it's actually diesel life. If you were to, you know, a lot of you guys that have other diesels other than just a Silverado, but you guys know what I'm trying to say.
Michael, same question, or same guy, another question. Would you trade your truck in for a brand new diesel truck if the costs weren't an issue?
Would you trade it in if cost? And I've thought about that because I work, you know, at the dealership around all the L5P Duramaxes. Yes, I would.
You trade in your LBZ?
Think about it. I mean, you got a 70. That's a crazy question.
If cost wasn't an issue.
If cost was,
say you had the money to do so. Yeah.
Yeah, $80,000 Duramax Z71. Yeah, of course. Yeah, L5P Duramax. Go shoot for the moon, man. Why not? Yeah, it's just unfortunately don't know how much content I can bring with you for the channel. Obviously, there's not a lot going on with that truck right now. There's not a lot of modifications, but heck yeah, man.
Any newer one, right?
Yeah, I would straight up trade my truck in if the cost was. That'd be tough. Even it would be tough in general, but yeah, for sure.
So what one would you trade in?
The Duramax, my LBZ for an L5P, all black.
An L5P?
I'd want a black L5P.
You'd want black?
Yep, 2018.
Why black? I thought you liked red.
Dude, if you've seen a black L5P in person, there's nothing like it.
Oh, I haven't seen one.
Oh, they're beautiful. Yeah.
I don't get out much.
It'd be tough. It'd be tough for me to even drive that thing. I just want to keep it pretty, honestly. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I don't keep my existing truck pretty, so.
Well, it's kind of a work truck.
Yeah.
Okay, so Spoolin_LBZ. Let's say one day you made your wife, oh goodness, what's this? Let's say one day you made your wife very mad and she opened the hood of the truck and just started cutting every wire she could find. What would you do?
That's a crazy question.
Could you see me doing that?
I would figure out a way to rig up my hood to where no one can pop my hood.
Well, yeah, but do you think I'd ever do
What would I do?
What would you do if I was cutting all your wires?
I would try to stop you.
You'd have to do something seriously bad.
Take the shovel to her.
Like, take the shovel to me.
Sorry. Moving on. I don't like this question at all.
Okay, Mr. Parker, 1776. We would like an update on the 2001-2002, the owner of Perry Auto Sales truck, please. Truck is dirty nasty.
I'm not getting an update on that truck. There's no reason for it. So.
COM Stock 99. If you had all the parts to build the perfect truck, such as Ford, GM, Dodge, Body, the Cummins, Duramax, and Power Stroke, and all the and the Allison and the Dodge and Ford Trans, and you got to mix and match to build a perfect truck, in your mind, what would you choose? That is a loaded question. No offense to the Ford guys, but I would do the 08 body style Silverado with a Cummins 6.7 with a Allison transmission. On the Gray, how and why did you know and build your transmission?
My transmission went into limp mode, and usually that's a sign that, not all the time, but usually it's a sign that your transmission's ready to go. Okay, no, I blew my transmission.
Wait a minute, is that what you told me?
No, my torque converter was fried, so I built my transmission there, but in any indication that your transmission is slipping, yeah, you're more than likely going to need a rebuild.
Mechanic 664, new wheel and tire setup after winter?
No. I like my Vision Prowlers. I do. They're cheap rims, but they look sweet. So, no, I'm going to stick with what I have right now.
Okay, so Mike_530. Can you explain the percentage overs when it comes to injectors? I'm looking to upgrade and want to make sure I buy the right ones.
It's percentage overs, so basically percentage of fuel. So, depending on what you wanted to go for, what's his name? Mike? Yeah, Mike. It depends on what your overall goal is. Like my overall goal is 700 horsepower. So I'm looking at I'm looking at 60 overs with and I have a bigger turbo. If you just want to go stock with a tune, a lift pump, exhaust intake, you want to look at something like 30 overs, and it's just better fuel flow, better performance, better throttle response. It'll help clean up some of that fuel as well. That's what you're looking at. Anything, I would say 70% to 100%, you're looking in the ranges of about 800 plus horsepower. So that's kind of the gist of it. Hopefully I answered your question there.
All right, so Rev Big D. I own an 08 LMM. What are some things about your LBZ you like over the LMM? And what are some things about the LMM you like over the LBZ?
That is a great question, because they're both probably some of my favorite trucks. So
yeah, because you've had one of each.
Yeah, I've had one of each. So gosh, I don't want to contradict myself, but I'll go with the LBZ first. It does not have a diesel particulate filter, and it has the cat eye look, which I love. And then I would say some things I like about the LMM. Mm-hmm. The looks. I know that I like them both. They both look pretty awesome. I prefer the cat eye over the newer generation body style, but yeah, the cool amenities of the LMM, the newer stuff, I guess.
Yeah, like the electronics.
Yeah, like the cool brake, the trailer brake that's built into the dash, you know, stuff like that. And I do love the interior dash. The interiors are great. They look awesome, especially if you have leather interior. It looks pretty sharp. Mm-hmm. Just the overall looks and the feel. It's a newer looking truck, and it's sweet. And it does actually. The LMM only has 5 horsepower more than the LBZ.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's really not much of a difference between the LBZ and the LMM, other than I think the EGR system, maybe a couple other things, but yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Okay, so the Austin_Hannah, are you gonna get a rear replacement that would really set it off?
Rear replacement? What's that mean? I'm guessing bumper. Am I gonna get a bumper?
Probably
a rear bumper? Yeah. He's right. You're right, man. It will set it off. So. Sorry guys, you know I talk a lot and I apologize, but that's it. Hopefully...
This will be kind of a longer video.
I know, and this video is only for, because I know this video is not going to get that many views, but this is only for you guys that watch the videos all the time, so I really do appreciate that. I'll definitely leave that disclaimer in the thumbnail. But yeah, I don't want to waste anybody's time. But guys, other than that, you guys are awesome. I cannot thank you enough. I know I say it a lot, but just continuing to watch the video, supporting the build, I really appreciate your time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Any last comments, honey, at all?
Pretty much what you said. Thanks for all your support and being understanding of, you know, everything that we go through, he goes through, and we try to bring you the best. He tries to bring you the best content he can at the time, so
definitely
stick with it.
Yeah, I got some important news to share with you guys on the next video, so make sure you don't miss that video right there. It's what I'll be doing in my next endeavor, what my next job will be. So, but that's all the time that I have for today. You guys take care. Have a great day.
See ya.